and everything. Ronnie showed me.
Go away, Cliff.
Oh, Cliff!
Cliff, I'll do this the same tonight.
Oh, it's my turn! Oh, no! Cliff,
I would say you have got good chances to finish the game.
yeah, now with the camera looking at me.
Is this game we playing tonight?
Are you playing this tonight?
Probably.
Okay, we will. And it doesn't go in. Cliff, it's all because of you.
Hey.
The camera's not even going.
Oh, brother.
Where's the other ball?
It's going now because the tape's
Okay.
moving.
Okay. It's not on that one. But Kim, you like
You look so good on TV.
the light one.
Okay, I like it this time. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Who's gonna break? Till I tell you to. Well, you... What did I tell you to do, Marcus?
Just go.
Don't hit the solids in. Nice camera angle.
Turn the TV on. Did I get her best side here? Is that what you mean?
Just trying to get out of the way now.
You know, don't hit the solids. That's us.
I'm not hitting the solids.
Told you.
Nice.
Your turn.
My turn.
Everybody's so quiet.
Only because him.
This close is weird in our atmosphere.
Sure. I gotta claim you.
Your turn, Evie.
Is it? Did you go? Yes, so.
It's a close up of Amy.
No. You guys.
Slip. You gotta expect the baby lunch on there.
Thank you.
They don't like it.
You're supposed to
I
let it
think
charge up
so.
first.
This is the only one I've gotten made. These stupid things.
I know.
That's
That's
what I hope. This is
Right,
because
it's trying to be
if
natural.
it's the right size, it's not a big line.
What do you say? When you see him pointed at you, it's all right if you don't see
I
him.
made this. I was going to give it to Debbie. And
I would love to.
Pick on How you somebody doing? else.
then I
Been thinking about
had
you.
her try it on before.
I haven't seen it all up.
Well, why don't you come down and see me?
No, tight, really
Oh,
tight.
that's
right. Get down,
Yeah,
throw
she's
it.
gotten bigger. Yeah, she is. And particularly
That's
if
not
she
good.
is. Yeah, but
I've
particularly.
been thinking about calling you and coming up for evening.
And
It would be fine if
I'm
you
not
could
sure.
wear it right at her waist. But then it,
You're
How
up
about
around
Julia?
here?
go down there.
I've been up
that's
around
the way a lot
about a
of
month.
girls wear. A lot
I
of
know,
girls
but
wear
it
it.
just really.
Did you
didn't.
I don't like. I don't like it on me.
Told you I was coming
but
back.
And so I put it on me
Well,
yesterday to see
I'm
how it
teaching in
fit
Shorewood.
after I got it all
Oh my
done.
gosh, you said that you were going to, but I didn't know you
I
were.
think I just think
Started.
like a Debbie.
Started the 11th.
So you live away from home for like a month or so
Yeah.
at a time?
So I think I'm gonna take
All
her down
week.
to the yarn shop.
And then I go
pick out
home on
the color
weekends.
she wants and then just make her, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and make her exercise. Plus remember, so I have made this 3 inches longer because the pattern says to
19th
include the
of
ribbing
December.
in the measurement
Oh,
of the yarn.
yeah.
And I
Well,
did,
then you're gonna
although I
have
think I would
False
do it this
impression of
way,
me.
again, because I love her.
We're gonna have to come down.
I would like to, I just,
A little longer.
Mine is
my
plenty
classes
long.
are getting worse and worse.
I don't know, maybe I did the same thing when I did mine.
My last
but I
class
don't
got
think
out
so.
at,
Mine is
well,
plenty
see, I
long.
don't get out until
If you shorten it, it's gonna
last
appear.
class
And
got
I
out
was
Mine
not-
6
isn't
o'clock on
up
the
there,
first day and
mine is down as far as.
7
horses
o'clock on the
go.
second day.
So I've measured, you know, from the top
Yeah.
of it up for whatever.
I never know
measurement was.
class to class how long they're gonna run.
And this works.
That was the latest though.
And if we don't eat them now, they're gonna get all the same temperature pretty soon.
Cold and hot.
Okay,
She can
snacks
wear
are
my
up.
clothes, but they're tighter on her.
Which one is that? The one with
Paul
the cheese
had
on
bring
top
that
and the
sweater.
tomatoes and
How?
lettuce?
That sweater.
Well, that's a taco dip. Taco dip. Both are good. Well, I've tasted it before. I brought the recipe up.
And I love
And I'll come over here. You can't get good shots of me over here.
I'll take bad shots.
I don't smile. Leave me alone. You make me nervous. No, I don't want to put anything like that on film. Come back to haunt me. Just get a hold of the tape and erase it.
Vitamin B helps.
It actually does.
Take about 3 or 4
A day?
times a day.
3 times a day.
Could I get into trouble by giving it to a few of my students?
I don't know.
Just keep a bottle.
That's the word.
They are a challenge. Because one day they're so much fun and the next day they're tromping all over each other.
I've never seen a day where they tromp all over each
You
other.
haven't?
Every day is the
Do you ever
same.
pay any attention to the girls?
Pay attention
The
to everybody.
girls are so catty and they get worse as they get into high
Well,
school.
that's people.
No, it's, yeah, they never outgrow it. That's true. They really start there. That's where it really starts.
That's true, they never do outgrow it, and you don't know how to mention it. Senior citizens are a lot that way too, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Come to think of it. No, my grandma didn't come today.
Yeah, she isn't here, is she?
She didn't come today because you did that, but I know that's one of the reasons. Second reason is because her boyfriend would promise to come. And since we always use the excuse that we're not going if Alan doesn't, or Lou's not going if Doug doesn't, why she couldn't.
Ready to handle this group.
He
there?
must have heard about us from somewhere.
I've been in this group for over 20 years. I'm still not ready to handle.
It's good.
Make a face.
That's all I ever have is a face.
You're being too nonchalant, you're supposed to play up the camera.
Hi there! Did I get my mouth wide enough?
I don't know. Try that one more time, Barb.
You didn't
That
catch
is
it.
supposed
I
to be
didn't-
my hallmark, is my big mouth.
Well, try it one more time. I'll get it on close up this time.
No, I won't. Not again. You missed your chance the first time, you're done.
She's like with you when they get blood.
Tom told me on the phone the other night that he might have a position next year for someone to do in-service training for him. I said, I'm good at that, Tom. I said, you don't have to tell anyone I'm your sister. And he says, goodness, no.
Relax there. I've been relaxing, but I'd be glad to come help. I got my mouth going on.
We're all standing in front of Mushroom Rock. Where's Mushroom Rock? It's like on a postcard. Well, you and Grandma and maybe Tom, maybe John, I don't know.
Oh well.
Oh,
It sounds like a
It's a
postcard.
nice toy, isn't it?
Some photographer must have taken all your park.
Will you guys quit encouraging him? He doesn't need any encouragement.
High school anyway, with like
The only place I can think of that had unusual names for rocks was
Great
down,
Huge Rock.
was down in southern Illinois at the, take a name of the state park down there now.
We're down by Carbon.
Giant City?
Yeah, Giant City.
Barb, if
Could
this is not big enough and it's the biggest that the pattern makes, if I just increase it by the same number of increments,
That's what I do. That's the way I made Rachel's sweater smaller.
You're holding it still now, right?
did you
By-
get
by
it
adding
decreased
more-
to what, a 2? Did you get it decreased to about a 2?
Just haven't tried it on her yet.
Well, you said that's what you
According
were
to the
trying.
measurements, that's what it ought to
But
be.
John,
Celebration for the Parker family. Bring everyone here safely and watching over those that were able to make it today. Thank you for the health you've given us all throughout the year. For all the other blessings we have to be thankful for. Maybe we won't forget them, but we'll realize that they all come from you. Thank you for Christ.
This gathering isn't for us. We're not Parkers.
That was Parker.
Yours, Penny Parker, is
Since it's not for us, we're going first.
Oh, goodness.
We photographed it.
Together.
It's too cold for the park, go outside.
Yes.
Because once we get 3 families in there, I don't think we could squeeze in the rest all at one
It's
time.
only because,
But
besides, I want to see how these.
Right.
Your camera on?
We can compete with these 35.
You're taking more pictures than you can videotape them on your
Movie camera.
Well, at least you have a camera that I might put on there.
Right now?
I can count those.
Now, is that another one or the same one you're working on?
There's Amy.
You're not making a whole lot of progress there.
Good thing you're getting it.
it's really peaceful. We're lovely. But they're paying for it this week.
They both came home Saturday night, squeaking, literally.
We came home Wednesday squeaking. Literally.
Quiet until about. Then they forced themselves to talk, and so they got to come back.
Sounds like she loves you. He loves you.
Really too bad.
Maybe I should get some tops.
Loves you. Don't be allergic to it.
Now, those would be some good ways, Cliff, that you could bring some English into your math class.
That
Glad you thought about that.
sounds kind of abstract to me.
A lot of
Mostly-
math is abstract. I'll be quiet.
They'll start with 6 and.
Well, you're not supposed to be quiet.
All the fun, no.
Part that you missed. As soon as he gets knocked you over 4.
And we do thinking problems,
Like what?
like clock A is set at 3 o'clock and it gains 4 minutes every hour. And clock B is set at 3 o'clock, but it loses 2 minutes every hour. What time will clock B say when clock A has 7:26?
You do that in reading?
Yes, you do.
How come you do that in reading?
They can't read the problem, they don't know how to solve it, do they?
No. What do you try to get them to do when you're teaching them to read these problems?
Well, I do exactly like your father taught me to do, and that is nothing. And discarding irrelevant information.
What would be irrelevant in problem like that?
You tell me, you're the math instructor.
Well,
Give me
no,
some
this
good,
isn't
give me
my
good,
class.
give me some good problems and I'll put them in my book.
Okay, you want a
And
good
I'll
problem?
I'll
Here's a
even
good problem.
document them to you.
If the barometric pressure is 29 inches of mercury, the temperature is 36 degrees centigrade, it rained last Tuesday, you have 3 cousins, 4 uncles, and one of them's name is Joe.
That's
How
irrelevant
many
information.
pancakes does it take to shingle a doghouse?
There's a lot of irrelevant information in there. All kinds of it. In fact, I didn't find
Now
any
get them to
relevant.
read that and understand. And then you can write a book.
And I didn't even find anything relevant in that one.
Yes?
I met a man with 7 wives. I had 7 sacks. Each sack had 7 cats. Each cat had 7 kids. Kids, cats, sacks, and wives. How many are going to say eyes?
The man.
You're smart. Good thing that you're the teacher. That's because we taught that to you in one week.
Well, what did he teach you? That's what I want to know.
Nothing.
Good instructor.
He must have thought everybody he
She
came in
wouldn't have-
contact with.
She wouldn't have amounted to anything if it hadn't been for me.
Oh, he's right. He fathered me from the time I was a little girl.
Somebody had to lead her around by her nose.
He did.
Yeah, well, all you did is throw forks at people, right?
It was after I threw the forks to decide to get her father.
Needed some instruction.
It's after I saw that fork sticking right out straight out the side. Somebody better do something.
But he was always
Too bad we
kind
don't
to
have a
me.
Tom wasn't gonna be long for this world if somebody didn't do something.
Poor guy. And he's always thought he was a black sheep too, hasn't he?
I wonder
What
why.
you do to his self-image bar?
Yeah. I always knew that he would give me the shirt off my back, off his back.
Take the shirt off your back and hand it to you.
I did.
You got any more in there, mother? You got your foot in there already. I think, I think it's the aid because my wife's acting an awful lot the same way.
Oh, that's right, I didn't get
Take a
my
picture of Jeanette. Take a picture of Jeanette sitting there all by herself. in that big-
Past noon, isn't it? That must be the problem.
Oh darn, Nettie's coming back.
Now, do you have any film in there or
You
no?
do have that on erase, don't you?
No, we're gonna
I
see.
It's running.
Girl.
No.
Eyes.